Meanwhile, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is in Ukraine to meet with leaders and to reiterate U.S. support in its war with Russia. And this trip marks Austin's third visit to the country since this war began. It's his fourth as defense secretary. Austin's visit comes as Ukrainian President Zelensky says North Korean soldiers are arriving in Russia. We want to bring in foreign correspondent Britt Clennett live now from Hong Kong for much more on all of this. So, Britt, what do we know about these North Korean soldiers in Russia? Is this significant to have them fighting alongside Russia?
Well, I think it is rather significant. Now, the Ukrainian South Korean spy agencies, they've now confirmed the presence of these North Korean soldiers in Russia. Seoul says about 1,500 soldiers are already there, while Ukraine estimates a number closer to 12,000, Trevor. Now, video and satellite imagery, it does support what the Ukrainians and South Koreans are saying. One video emerged of what looks like North Korean soldiers at a Russian training or recruitment facility, and they seem to be receiving uniforms and equipment. The men in the video, they're speaking in the North Korean dialect, and their uniforms are identifiable as North Korean. Now, a Kremlin spokesperson, he said there was a lot of contradictory claims out there, but added that it was Russia's sovereign right to develop relations with North Korea. Now, Ukraine's President Zelensky, as you say, he is sounding the alarm. He described it as a new threat and called on Ukraine's partners to respond. Meanwhile, we know that Kim and Putin did sign a mutual defense pact in June. We don't know what it means necessarily, and we don't know if this is part of that, but it could be a dangerous escalation here either way. The concern certainly in Asia is that, being that Russia would also come to North Korea's aid in case of any confrontation on the Korean Peninsula, Trevor.
Well, what are we expecting from our defense secretary's visit in Ukraine right now?
Well, the defense secretary, he's now announced a new $400 million military aid package for Ukraine. He made the announcement during his bilateral meeting with President Zelensky in Kyiv today. That includes critical artillery ammunition, HIMARS rockets, and more. This is more or less in line with other recent announcements of military aid to Ukraine. But, Trevor, as we know, it does come as the future of U.S. aid to Ukraine hangs in the balance with the elections coming up and as Russia continues to make a kind of steady incremental gains on the battlefield there.
Could be crucial. All right, our foreign correspondent Britt Clennett in Hong Kong, thank you very much.